Imagine a second Earth, skies tinted red, winds whispering across alien deserts, and humans walking freely without a spacesuit. This isn't science fiction, this is idea of terraforming Mars. But can we actually do it? Or is it the most ambitious and impractical dream humanity has ever had? Why even bother terraforming Mars? Well, let's face it, Earth isn't doing so well. Rising temperatures, vanishing forests, and the growing risk of planetary scale disasters have led so many to look up, way up. Mars, despite being cold, dry, and desolate, is the most Earth-like planet in our solar systems. It has seasons, a 24.6-hour day, and ice, lots of it. In fact, if any planet could be Earth too, this is it. First, we need to give Mars an atmosphere. Right now, it's about 1% of Earth's. So, if you stepped outside, your lungs wouldn't be able to breathe. To fix that, we could release tons of carbon dioxide. But what is carbon dioxide? Carbon dioxide is a thing that you breathe out. So we put that carbon dioxide in ice caps that are trapped. Maybe we even nuke them. That's actually a real idea Elon Musk tweeted. He wants to nuke Mars to warm it up. That's pretty nice. So nuking emits carbon dioxide. Same if we freeze carbon dioxide and send it to Mars and unfreeze it, we'll give Mars more carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide just heats up things and it's pollution. But isn't pollution harmful? Well, in the planet Earth it is, since it's like global warming, because if the Earth gets too hot, we wouldn't be able to live on the planet Earth. But on Mars it's pretty cold, and we could use carbon dioxide to heat it up. And if you use a gas car, then your car would emit carbon dioxide, which heats up the planet. That's why we should nuke Mars. Redirecting asteroids to slam into Mars, which sounds more like a Marvel plot than a science plan, but hey, desperate times. Okay, no. Redirecting asteroids? That's just insane. Most asteroids, especially carbonaceous asteroids and comets, are full of water ice, carbon dioxide, organic molecules. So I guess this kind of sounds logical, because if we add water ice and carbon dioxide and organic molecules, then that would add massive amounts of water and help raise the pressure, seed the surface with materials needed for life. Think of them as giant high-speed space water balloons. And there's another thing about redirecting asteroids. NASA and others are already testing asteroid redirection for another reason, to stop one from hitting Earth. For example, NASA's DART mission successfully redirected a small asteroid in 2022. It's a part of our long-term plan to promote from an extinction-level event like what happened and wiped out dinosaurs. Mars has frozen CO2 that could help, maybe. Mars has polar ice caps made of carbon dioxide, dry ice, and water ice. If we melt all the CO2, we could theoretically raise the atmospheric pressure a little. But if we melt every bit, it is still not enough to give us Earth-like pressure. So yeah, we can melt caps, but we are still whizzing in space. Here's a chungus problem with Mars. Mars has no magnetic field. Mars used to have one billions of years ago, but its core cooled down, so its magnetic dynamo, which generates the field, shut off. Without the magnetic field, solar wind from the sun strips away the atmosphere, especially light gases like hydrogen and oxygen. Imagine trying to blow up a balloon while the sun keeps poking a hole in it.